People say, oh, travel, travel, travel. First of all, where am I gonna get the money from? It really fucking do be them damn phones.
Your boy got the full body do-rag out.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute, but I am back with another video. This video is gonna be a little different because it's been on my heart to talk about, because I wonder if other people are struggling with the same thing that I'm going through, you know, nowadays, are dealing with the same thing. Keep watching. This is honestly probably just gonna be me yapping, but I mean, I'm just talking about my truth and just telling y'all what I'm going through. Nothing bad, but it's just something that I wish I had, which is discipline. I really wish I had more discipline than I have currently. And you know, with discipline, it takes hard work, but that's just it. Like, the thought of me working hard makes me not want to do anything. Homework, filming, going to the gym, eating healthy, like that takes consistency to see results and discipline. But for some reason, it doesn't come easy for me, you know what I'm saying? And it could go all the way back from like my childhood. Growing up, I didn't really have to work hard for anything. Like, for instance, like, I had got everything. Like, people I know have to work to get their first cars. I didn't have to do that, you know. I got my first car. It was a hoopty, but it got me places I need to be. I had a I currently have a Ford Edge. A Ford Escape. And that was gifted to me for my 21st birthday. I'll be 23 in December. So, you know, those are nice things, but people normally would have to work for that, or people I know have to work for that. And that's the thing, like, I don't know what's normal, what's not. And you know, I just feel like, you know, discipline comes with like things that you kind of went through growing up. Like, what were you given, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, hard work is the ultimate thing when it comes to discipline. And I'm currently in therapy, working towards gaining more discipline, but I feel like it's definitely not an overnight thing. Definitely isn't. And I feel like you know, I just wish it came easy for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to like making content, sometimes I put it on the back burner and I'm just like, oh, I know I gotta record. It's been 3 weeks, about to be another month, you know. And to see results on YouTube, you have to help yourself. You have to post. You have to be consistent. You have to post. You don't necessarily have to have a niche, but you have to post consistently. You have to engage with your audience, like, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'm just like, oh, like, I'll just kind of, honestly, I'll kind of gaslight myself into being like, you know what, I don't have anything to talk about. But I have a lot of stuff to talk about on YouTube. Like, I can talk about anything, even if it's just like a yapping video like this. I have a lot of stuff to talk about on YouTube, but sometimes I'm just like, you know what, I gotta do this, let me do that later. And then later comes, I never do it. And so that's why, you know, the discipline I don't have, it just, sometimes I think it just will never come, because I just don't apply myself hard enough. But the whole thought of working hard and actually like physically doing it makes me want to cringe, and it just makes me like not want to do the task at hand anyways. I also feel like social media has a big impact on a lot of things. In one of my sessions in therapy, we were talking about you know, taking a break from social media, not YouTube of course, but like you know, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and how sometimes us seeing people on Instagram or social media platforms do things, it's an easy gateway to just compare yourself all the time. And that's what I was doing, you know. And me knowing that I don't have discipline, that kind of fed into it even harder, you know. Like, like I'm seeing a lot of my peers, and I congratulate them. I'm seeing a lot of my peers moving out their parents' house. And I'm just like, damn, I wish that was me. But first of all, rent is high, so I'm kind of glad I'm not doing it. But it's like, that's a big accomplishment. That's a big accomplishment, and something I wish I kind of had, because I always wanted my own space. Me and my parents, we do clash, okay? I'm 23. I'm in my 20s, okay? And they're in their late 50s. And it's like, you know, we gonna bump heads. So it's not always peaches and cream. And for privacy reasons and stuff. But it's like, I compare myself a lot to people, and social media was like the problem of that. So she suggested I do like a cleanse, and we were like, you know, some people do a 30-day cleanse, and I was like, oh girl, ugh, that's way too long. Okay, I love Instagram. I love being in people's business. That's my problem right now. I feel like I was like, that's too long. And like, you know, I am a content creator, and I'm eventually want to create some content, so 30 days is kind of crazy. So she was like, okay, instead of 30, let's do 3. Or she said, how much do you want to do? I said, let's do 3. She said 3 is a good number. I said, okay, great. So I did 3 days of no social media. Y'all, let me tell you, I've gotten so much shit done. Like, procrastination was not a thing. It couldn't be, because my mind wasn't so focused on other people's issues and other people's BS and bullshit that the world is going through right now. You know, I was unaware of bad things, because every time you open social media, somebody's dead, pregnant, or like in jail. And it's like, what the hell? And you know, ignorance is bliss, okay? Ignorance is bliss in that regard, okay? Like, I'm tired of opening Instagram and seeing people like getting killed in broad fucking daylight. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, it just makes no sense. Like, we are in the last days of time, yo. Like, I feel it, like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, social media was playing a big impact on me getting things done and being consistent in my own life and working towards my own goals, which poured into me having discipline for myself. And I just did a cleanse, and for 3 days, no social media. I was working on things that were important to me. I'm gonna let you guys on a little secret. I am working on something, and I'm gonna let you guys know probably sometime next year. I know, like, why are you telling us now? But I just want y'all to be kind of on y'all toes and just kind of watch out for things. But I do have a business venture that I'm working on, and I'm just trying to, you know, reach out to people and, you know, get things going, getting the logo, getting all of that fixed up. But yeah, I will come back to y'all with more details on that. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, social media just kind of put me in that, like, in that direction of like procrastination, laziness, lack of discipline. It even kind of low-key like ruined my self-confidence, and I've been a confident person, but like sometimes you see people with this money, with BBLs, you know what I'm saying, and you'd be like, damn, you know, maybe if I look like that I would get this, or maybe if I did this, maybe I would be further in life, you know, because we're seeing all the time like 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds being influencers, and they having big houses and, you know, driving Lambos, Ferraris and shit. And it's like, the fuck do y'all get? They're traveling. People say, oh, travel. First of all, where am I gonna get the money from? What the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, you know, everybody's living a different life. I feel like everybody's in their own reality, you know. And sometimes I feel like I'm too deep into reality, and I'm just like, damn, like, or like I'm too self-aware, and sometimes I'm just like, dang, I can't have no fun. But that's off topic. But yeah, I just feel like social media was just like kind of ruining me for a minute, and that's kind of another reason why I was off of YouTube, not posting, because I was trying to get my mental back right. And it's still gonna take some time, but you know, social media just kind of took over my life a lot, you know what I'm saying? And now I kind of understand my mom when, you know, they were saying like, on that phone. It really do be them phones, you know? It really fucking do be them damn phones. But and there was a time where social media used to be fun. Like, for all my older Gen Zers, like, you know, if you're like 20, 23 or 24 now, like, y'all remember when Instagram, the iPhone 4 came out and that Instagram icon was brown and stuff. And Instagram used to be fun. Like, you know, celebrities weren't weird, or they probably were weird but not showing it and being like a little bit wholesome and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Instagram used to be real fun to be on. You know, nobody was really focused on being a influencer. Nobody was really trying to influence nobody. We were all just posting silly pictures and, you know, putting filters and doing like the Snapchat filter dog face and stuff. You know, like MCM, Women Crush Wednesdays, Man Crush Mondays, you know, shit like that, rates and stuff. Like, shit, it used to be fun back in the day. Now, social media just took a wild fucking turn, okay? It just amazed me. Like, and you know, good things can come out of your phone. Like, you can make, bruh, you can make so much money from your phone. I've made so many opportunities in networking, like networking opportunities from my phone. Like, if I didn't have a phone, I wouldn't have gotten anywhere by word of mouth, okay? My phone has gotten me into places like fashion shows, TV, movie meetings, stuff like that. Like, just by communicating through phone and, you know, like social media and putting myself out there has gotten me far than school and college probably is. Not gonna lie. But it's just like social media and has kind of like made an impact on my discipline, because I just feel like, oh, well, if I do this, this is gonna happen. And a lot of things happen for other people, it's not gonna happen the same way for you. You know, and I feel like, you know, you can't compare yourself to a lot of people either, because you might think, oh, they were disciplined to get a good body or eat right and eat healthy. Meanwhile, they asked and got surgery, you know, and nothing wrong with getting surgery, you know, losing weight, because shit, going to the gym is hard. That's, like I'm saying, discipline. Like, going to the gym is hard, and working out is hard. That takes hard work, and sometimes you just want to lose the freaking weight, so you go get surgery, and that's cool. That's perfectly fine. I've even thought about it, but the gym has been a therapy resource for me. So, you know, kind of to blow off steam if I'm angry or sad, I kind of just go to the gym and, you know, get lost in working out. So, you know, I wouldn't consider getting surgery myself, but you'll see people and be like, oh, they were disciplined, I don't have that. Meanwhile, they got surgery. You think, oh my gosh, that girl was disciplined and now she got a butt. What the heck? Girl, she went to Dr. Miami. Like, what the heck? It's just crazy how, like, you never know what things could be. Like, things are not what it seems at all. At all. And that's what I've learned thus far. Being in my 20s, people be lying their ass off, you know? And so, like, in my last video, like, you gotta give yourself grace, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I feel like other people can relate to me when it comes to, like, you know, pushing towards your dreams but like no results. But that's where the discipline comes in. Like, you have to just push yourself, put yourself out there. Or if you're just feeling stagnant and nothing's happening, like, you know, you haven't graduated yet, or you haven't moved out yet, like myself. Oh, and for those that are like in their teens watching me, I don't know if I have any teenagers watching me, it is okay to be 23, 24 and live with your parents, okay? Matter of fact, it is not realistic to live by yourself at 18, okay? So moving out at 18 is actually insane, and that don't make no sense. Like, you know, you just left out of high school, okay? Like, you are skipping class and asking to go to the bathroom. You can't move out, like, yet. Like, you're a child. You are a child. Yes, you're, you know, legal, but you're a child, you can't move out yet. So, but I mean, hey, it happens. And some people have to, like, you know, some people have a good support system than others. You know, some people can move out and their parents support it. Some people, you know, at 18 you might get pregnant and your parents don't approve of it, and then they hate you and all this other stuff, then they kick you out. You gotta live with somebody else or get your own place. You know, everybody has a different life. But for those that feel like they have to move out at 18 because they're seeing everybody on social media do it, it's not real, okay? They are scammers. They're scammers and they're selling drugs. Aside, I feel like you know, you can't really believe everything you see on social media, because you may think that they're doing this, but this is really happening. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, back to the discipline part, I feel like there's gonna come to a point to where you have to push yourself. And honestly, once you start to kind of do it gradually, it helps. But that motivation isn't going to be there all the time. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes even people motivating you doesn't help, because that person isn't going to be there all the time. For instance, you want to go to the gym, you want to lose weight, you want to get back to being your old weight, you want a workout partner. What if that person don't show up? Are you going to show up? Right, exactly. And so that used to be me. I had a workout partner, but you know, it was every blue moon she didn't show up, and it was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna show up, because why not? Then it just became a thing. I just never went to the, I just stopped going to the gym, but I was still paying a membership. Honey, waste of freaking money, okay? But I feel like sometimes you can find it easier when it comes to that kind of thing. Like, just remember, like, you're paying a membership for this shit, okay? They taking money out your account every month, whether you work out or not. Whether you lift weights, run on a treadmill, or get your ass on that Stairmaster or not, they gonna take them funds out your check, okay? So get your ass in the gym. But yeah, that's just all I kind of wanted to say. I don't really have too much else to say. I kind of gotta be somewhere. But I just want to get on here and, you know, speak my piece. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna title this. But yeah, I hope everybody be safe. You know, drink water, be safe, stay out of trouble, because the world is full of trouble nowadays, okay? And, you know, oh, another thing, if you haven't already, vote, okay? I'm doing my due diligence and telling all the young people to vote, okay? We need you. This is the time. This is the time to get out there and vote. Like, if this clown man gets back in office, do y'all know what it's gonna do to us? And not only that, women, all my girls out there, they trying to take control of our bodies. Insane. Makes no sense, okay? They're trying to take away contraceptives, okay? That means no sex. You can't have sex no more. If you don't want to get pregnant, don't have sex, because they trying to take away contraceptives. But if you trying to get pregnant and that's your jam, shit. But no, okay? For the rest of us, hell no. And I'm child free by choice. I've never had no damn kids, okay? So that's ridiculous, okay? And y'all need to tell everybody in your family to vote, okay? Because election day is coming up, and we need the right people in office, okay? And for those out there saying, oh, we don't want a woman in office, so you rather have a racist white man that wears a toupee, I don't know if I'm saying that right, on his head? Like, what the freak? Like, look like a damn hot Cheeto. I mean, a Cheeto pup, whatever. He looks like a chip. Like, everybody need to vote, okay? So that's my piece. Get your ass out and vote. Stay safe, drink water, mind your business. I'm out.